I've washed my hands, so today we are making homemade hot dogs. So, of course, I'm going to show you what ingredients I'm going to be using. So, first of all, also we need some buns for it. And for the meat sausages, don't buy just ordinary made sausages. If you're doing it by handmade, you've got to buy sausage meat. And I'm going to show that in a little bit. And of course, I thought, why not, to make it more tasteable, why not do some onions? And I've got my protection for chopping them as well. So might as well do the chopping first. If I get one on properly. It's not mine, it's only because I don't like chopping onions with open air. I think we're ready to do some cooking. Let's do some chopping. Okay, with the onions, normally people do long shreds, but in my version, I'm going to be doing slices like cube sort of shape, but obviously flat. So let's get to cook. So obviously, it needs a wash. Many people don't, but let's do it anyway. There we go. Onion looks fresh. So obviously with this part, you need to do the top ends. Let's chop part off. So there you go. So you need to get both ends off. Once you've done that, we've got both ends, you need to shred all the brown skin off so you can just see all the white parts showing, and that's your main part. If I can get to it. It's not an easy thing sometimes, but sometimes with it, some onions actually do work. There we go. So in case you didn't know how to chop your onions, this is how you learn it from today. There we go. This is all going well, isn't it? Okay, I will come back in a minute to show you where it looks finished. Finally, got the onions in place, and that's how it should be. Apart from that one there. There you go. So all that's what you need. A small bits and pieces, but I'm going to slice it now. So watch me how to do it. First of all, you shouldn't do that, but there you go. Make sure you're in one place. Like I said, a lot of people normally do long shreds, like wow. But I'm going to do my version today. So here we go. So 1/2 and 1/4. And then there we go. So I can smell the onions. Luckily it's not stinging my eyes at all today. So then what's next? So I'm going to slice it. So with this, I'm going to make sure that they don't lose the part. So always hold that thumb there and the other side to protect that side, stop it getting lost its shape. But now it's starting to wiggle a little bit. Once I've done that, once you slice all to one end to the other, then you do the sideways. Well, that's the onions done, so you can see it's all sliced. Now I'm just going to put some oil, so before I cook later, I'm just going to put some in now, so you can watch. So there you go. What you need to do is make sure all the oil is around the onions. Put a little bit more on the top, not too much. So that's ready to go for later to cook. So now put this back in here. And that's your onion salted, ready to be cooked once the meat's salted. So that's the next thing I'm showing you now. Right then, the next bit is the exciting bit. So after you wash my hands again, just bear with me for a minute. Now I'll wash my hands, and now I can explain again. Now it's the meat section I'm going to show you now. So you need sausage meat, so you can tell where I bought them from. So make sure the date's valid on your right corner of the label. So it is in use. To make sure it's in the right size, I'm going to be using the buns as well. So I'm going to take one out to do example as I'm doing it. So I got 3, 4, 5, 6 buns. So that's the main thing. If you're doing flat burgers, you can do that as well. But mainly, it's mainly roll ups I'm showing you the sausage look. So normally people do flat sausage like the ones at McDonald's, but I'm going to be doing the hot dog style. So I'm going to take one out to do example. So put one there to make sure the shape it goes in here. So before I do anything, I need to make sure it's half so I can make sure it fits in as well. There we go. So, there we go. Slice down the middle. And make sure you got margarine in for later. So, it's alright. So, I'll put that there. Let's do the meat. So, we need to do 6 of these sausage beast look. There we go. Managed to get one. Ha 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 ha. So you could do anything with these sausage meats. You can do them in characters or anything really, but I'm just going to do it in a hot dog version. So I need to remember as well, it needs to fit in here. It's going to be interesting. So I need to make sure the tray is open as well. So all the sausages will go in here in the oven a little bit. So let's do this then. Again, just make sure you roll it. It's like a rolling pin. Make sure it's flat, thick, not too fat, but thick enough to get in the sausage size. Just to remember, guys, as well, when you do these, just remember the sausages. I was going to say something else, and the sausages will be rising thick as they cook as well. Just don't be too rude as well, especially what I'm saying right now. Just try not to give people imaginations already. There we go. That's another sausage fed. Yeah, that's 2. Halfway now on this third one. Now, if you don't like sausages and you're vegetarian, I advise you not to do this. Because if you don't eat meat, then you don't eat meat, basically. But if you are, then this is how you do homemade hot dogs. There we go. Another one into the tray. That's 3. Now we're getting shorter now because I'm running out of space. So I'm going to make this long as quick as I can. There you go, another one. Yeah, that's fine. That's 4. So you're on your final piece, you have to use your ratio skills as well in maths, because otherwise, if you don't get all the sausages into 6, then you're busted, aren't you? So not bad going actually at the moment. Use a little bit of that to make up for it. Make sure all corners are flat and nice and neat. bit rotten sometimes when it looks. Yeah, that's fine. That's a bit weird editing. It's going to be quite... That's fine this time. Just flat it. There we go. 5 and one more. Tap each end to make sure it's in its shape, not too thick, fat. Just make sure it's all perfect looking, really. Yeah, perfect. In the tray, that's your 6. I need to wash my hands quickly. Right, I think the onions are ready now, so I'm going to turn this thingy off. And I've got the bowl for it, so give it a few minutes, just need to stir a few more. Oh, okay. So yeah, anyway, it's pretty much ready now, so I'm going to put the onions in the bowl, which I'm going to show you now. So that is the onions. That's one. Let's check out the sausages now, because that's ready as well. And now that's sorted. So I'm putting the bread in the toaster because I put margarine in it because it gives it more flavour, because you didn't know that. Why not try margarine with your nice crispy buns once it's cooked, basically. So now the sausage is ready to bring out. It's time to have a look. I've got them here ready. Look at that! One big fat sausage. Jeez, should I say sausages? But let's have a look at the bun. So that's ready. That's the onions is ready. Tomato sauce is ready. I'm going to give you a taste of what it looks like in a minute. Can't wait. I'm just going to have a look at the buns. Wait a minute. Right, the bread's ready, nice and crispy. Let's dig in. So let's do the onions. So importantly, do top and bottom. So these are my onions. And of course the top now, which is this one. Spread it around to get it the whole position in place. I don't know, I'm not finished yet. Someone's impatient. Of course, they're so hungry, they're looking forward to my burgers. Sausages, so I say. Sausage on top. And of course, tomato sauce. And make sure the top of it is gently on top of the burger. And that is your hot dog. Looking forward to this. If you like this video, give it a like and enjoy making your burgers.